किसका है?
इंग्लैंड का है आज।
इंग्लैंड और ऑस्ट्रेलिया मारेगा।
कितना वेट है इसको क्या है?
अभी तो
ये रखने पड़ती।
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो। फिक्र फ्री से सेहत और इंश्योरेंस अब आपके हाथ में। No fear of payouts. Permanent color with Italian foundation. So right way. Hello here. Hair color.
Smitty. It's the only time you'll ever hear New Zealand and Australia actually couple up is when an Englishman decides to sledge. Extraordinary numbers of wicketkeeper batters around, which means that they're often not in their primary role. Alex Carey worth another lot. Movement through the feet was special, and the anticipation has to be there straight off the bat. He's got great eyes. It's remarkable though, because it's such a different perspective. You couldn't be at opposite ends of the inner circle. Wicketkeeper obviously getting bird's eye view behind the stumps, but then to come out and still be able to have that anticipation.
What about the practice that you put in? Because he must spend obviously more time practicing his keeping skills, but knowing that Inglis has got the gloves, you'll have to do a fair bit of work in practice as well in the outfield.
Hope to join his teammates in fielding preparations. The wicketkeepers, they often on their own, aren't they? They're doing all their glove work, little mix of different devices, close up, just stump work. Such a special version in this format, playing on big grounds, is arm strength. Movement, of course, will be there for wicketkeepers, but arm strength is something which will come into play as the power plays start to develop. Run-outs, they can change matches in one-day cricket as well.
Mentioned that the surface area here at Memphis Stadium is slightly smaller than it used to be since the ground has been built, or even faced the say that the boundaries are enormous. Here for a test series just before Christmas.
मौली का खराब कर दिया था मतलब मेरे भी शादी आज लगाया
मैंने भी just in Multan and Rawalpindi.
पता कर लिया ना इसने बिगाड़ दी
3 done, 20 for 1.
जैज से मिले नॉन स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग के सुपर पावर। तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्सप्रेस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी देखो तमाशा पर।
Away, leg side, he's just straying to leg there, Dorcius. Duckett strength is square of the wicket. He needs no invitation. If you give him width outside the off stump or straight, too straight, then he'll put you away square of the wicket. There's not much margin for error.
It's just an easy pick up. Ben Duckett.
Narendra is to carry that delivery.
Wide given. I wondered whether it just flicked the boot or the pad, but no. Phil Wilson signals wides. The signs are that they want a big score here. A really big score batting first to try and your bowlers a little bit of margin.
Scramble seam delivery. Just yourself a chance to gather in shape, gathering that same line. Not a lot of movement through the air. I thought it might just swing a little bit.
Even if he changes the play now as well as catching mid-wicket, deep square leg comes into play, offside comes up.
Side edge. Nazara. Right. Always good to keep an eye on the fielding through these one-day tournaments because it's such an important part of the game. That was a stunning catch from Glenn Phillips during the opening game down in Karachi, backward point, where so many of the great agile fielders have positioned themselves over the years. Probably just give that the edge over Alex Carey's catch, given the speed with which the ball was travelling.
Both fit very neatly into your flying salmon analogy though. Take a look at this one again. Magnificent ground movement. Look at the feet pumping, moving early doors, and then the stretch, the reach, the gather, and the poise. Oftentimes you see balls bounce out of hands in those kind of pressure situations. The ground is extremely hard. There was good ball security as well.
I love the reaction from Carey. It was like, yeah, no worries.
The wide as Docious struggles with his liner touch in this over. As our statsman just showing me Ben Duckett's figures in Pakistan. I mentioned that Harry Brooks done really well here. Ben Duckett averages over 60, but it would be the same for a lot of players actually. These are tend to be the flattest pitches in the world. Wherever you go, you said to an opener in particular, where would you want to bat? You'd probably say Pakistan. Much bounce, not much movement. Get in before the old ball starts to hoop around.
The trouble is now there's two new balls, and the white ball doesn't really ever get that old. Would have had the middle stages, Waka, Yunus, Quasi Akram, steaming in or reversing, Job Akhtar. They'll just burst through those middle stages with reverse swing, not so much anymore.
And what do you think? You in favour of that, or would you like to see a return for one ball and therefore give the quicker bowlers a bit more in the middle overs?
I'd like to see it just the one ball. I think there's enough runs, 320 versus, give another maybe 30 runs, 40 runs to the two white balls to the batting side. If that comes down to 280, are fans really missing out on the opportunity to see a different set of skill sets from both bat and ball?
I think what fans want are good tight matches, isn't it? Warren has gone 32 for 1.
Stumps. Just a normal gloves up.
To call it inside the power play as well. It's an average there for England. The one-day international so years. The aggressive nature of this side means that Chris needs to recover so far today.
There is nothing in my head that suggests that
Steve Smith's batting for Australia would be the very similar players who fulfill a similar role.
Great skill sets, orthodox players, plenty of time to rebuild an innings if there is a wicket loss, and really bolster that early middle order. Just great skill sets, the most important part of one-day cricket.
Mulgrew gets his innings underway with a nice push down the ground. And good running as well means he'll come back with 3. So we've had 6 overs. It's been an eventful 6 overs.
Black Shiny 5 natural oils की 7 vitamin E का super mix. अब बाल करी shine all the time with Sunsilk Black Shiny. मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो. फिक्र फ्री से सेहत और इंश्योरेंस अब आपके हाथ में.
पाकिस्तान के नाम कपाल दानेदार का एक और काम.
Men's Line Men's Face Wash. Face Line fresh, clean, on brand, golden gold. Men's Line Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
To cricket, around the world, very experienced, not quite in his ODI career yet. Hustling action, steaming in. For his variations. Eventually Australia are going to have to go to those variations. This is a belter of the pitch, the best pitch in Pakistan, and a quick outfield. So they've done well. Aaron Finch to get a couple of wickets in this power play.
Yeah, it's huge. And the most important thing in the game, in my opinion, getting wickets up front. You say it's the best wicket in Pakistan, maybe in the world. I'm not sure the bowlers would agree with you. Batters only.
Best pitch in the world, Tommy, isn't it, eh?
I was actually going to ask that. What do you mean? Best pitch in the world. The flattest, probably.
Tickle. Actually just shaped a little bit out. We haven't seen much swing. Just came in to duck it and tickled in. 50 up for England.
Just been slightly off with their radar so far, Australia. Storm's the back of the hand, slow ball. Just knows he has to get anything on it down the leg side. Just straight every now and again. Feel like they build up a little bit of pressure, and an easy delivery like that. With quite a few tickle past the keeper down leg side.
So tough in this power play. First couple of deliveries, you watch them go and salt absolutely wind it up to swing at it. Field placing is important, and if you don't quite get it right, with a surface as good as this, and then an outfield so good as well, you really get punished fully. In the field, difficult to help your bowler if you're not placed in exactly the right place.
Yeah, he's already gone to his variations. We saw that one out the back of the hand. That's what he's known for. What's this one? Yeah, same again.
Yeah, Duck's the kind of player that wants pace on the ball. He wants to play square in the wicket, particularly in this power play. Nathan Ellis identifying that early. There hasn't been any swing. Most seen.
That's kept low and that's got through as well. The outfield's quick.
quick enough. Vern Smith gave chase. 4 more buys. There's punishment for errors in the field. You don't get the opportunity to run up and sort of stop it from going to the fence. Stays down. Yes, it pitches very difficult. Behind the stumps, you're not catching up with many, if any at all.